chi right into the bones of your fingers and your hands, and in fact all over your body. To do this, you imagine that you're a skeleton standing here. Don't think about your muscles. Imagine that you've just got bones sticking out here. There's no flesh, just bones. Think about the bones. As you breathe in, imagine that there's a force around your palm, and that force squeezes in right into the very marrow of your bones as you breathe in. Now as you do this, don't tense your hand like that. Just a little bit of internal tension, as if you're trying to squeeze the chi inside of the bones with your muscles. And on the out-breath, just relax them. So every in-breath, try and get something on the outside squeezing into your palms. A little later on, you can go onto your forearm, try and get the chi squeezing into your forearm. Then you can go onto your upper arm, then your shoulders, and your trunk, backbone, thighs, calves, every bone in your body. You try and have this sensation of squeezing the chi into your bones. This has the thing of making your bones very, very strong, very powerful, like iron, after many years of training, of course. But the outside of your arms remain very soft. This is what's called cotton fist in Tai Chi. It's like iron wrapped in cotton. That's what we come to at the end. The bones are said to be like tiger bones. Tiger bones are the hardest animal bones that there are, simply because the marrow is very tightly packed inside there, and that's what we're trying to achieve here by doing this Qigong. We're also trying to build up this internal energy called Qi, which is stored in Dantian. It eventually actually comes into the marrow of the bones to make them stronger, and this is what we're doing with Qigong. As I said before, it's the most important part that Master Chu teaches firstly. You can't even start the Tai Chi form until you've mastered, or not mastered, or rather done Qigong for quite a while. And we never ever forget to do this Qigong, even if we forget to do the form a day or 2 days. We never ever forget to do the Qigong. So if you have any questions about this, I suggest you maybe write to me or phone me. I'll give you the address at the end of the video. You may get a little perspiring sensation on your palms. In fact, sometimes just the very tips of your fingers start to perspire. This means the chi is coming out of your palms to infinity. So only this area here sometimes drips with perspiration. This is the basic Qigong. It's for good health and for sending the chi around to all the organs in your body. There are more advanced Qigongs, but they are very powerful and should only be learnt under a qualified, or not a qualified, a good teacher. I won't give them here, of course, because they can, if they're done the wrong way, cause some internal imbalance energy-wise, and so the internal organs become ruined. So this Qigong for good health is okay. You can do this one as long as you look in the mirror and keep your back straight. When you finish this Qigong, you must drop your arms down to in front of you. It's very, very slowly. Don't do anything quickly. And then hold it there for a further 5 minutes. When you finish that, you slowly take your arms out to your sides and breathe in. Across in front of you. Flex your wrists to make them yang. Breathe out. Push down and slowly stand up. When you finish Qigong, don't just go, oh, okay, and off you go. Just very, very slowly relax, unfold your toes, and just walk around for about 5 minutes. Don't take any cold drinks or food an hour before or an hour after. Just walk around, don't even sit down for about 5 minutes, and then you can slowly get back into the daily routine again. Once you've learned the Qigong and you feel fairly comfortable with it, it's then time to start to learn the Tai Chi Form. Keeping in mind that this is the original Yang style form, It has no frills, no dancing movements, and no beautiful great big circles. This is a very basic form. Tai Chi is a martial art. It was intended that way in the beginning, and that's how it should be taught. So consequently, it's very straightforward, very economical in movement. It's up to the student, when you've learnt the Tai Chi form, to go away for maybe 10, 15 weeks, and then allow the Tai Chi form, the basic form, void of all frills and circles, to become a part of you. Then you may put in a little circle here or a tiny circle there. The trouble with most forms nowadays is that once a person has his own style, so to speak, from the original, he then tries to teach that style to someone else. And then that person goes away and adds to that style. So consequently, you might get something like this. For instance, we have a movement called push forward, which is just in the basic style, void of all dancing movements, is just like this. Comes from here, straight back, and pushes forward, in and out breath. This is the way I do it. You press forward, come back a little turn to the left, down a little bit, and then push forward. But if I taught it like that, then the student would go away and he'd then add to that movement, so you'd get something like this. Something like that. Then maybe that person teaches that to someone else, then you get something like this. And this is why the Tai Chi forms have changed so much over the years. It's because people no longer teach the very basic original form. This is what I'll be teaching you today. It's then up to you to go away and allow the form to become a part of you. You must stand so that there is a feeling like something pulling up at the crown of your head, a piece of string, something holding you up. Conversely, you must also feel as if there's weightedness down here at Dantian point. Your energy must be centered down here. You must feel heavy down here. When you practice the form, for instance, if you lift your arms up, think heavy underneath your arms. Just think about the undersides of your whole body, and this has the effect of getting your mind automatically to think on this Dantian position down here. To begin the Tai Chi form, we have most of the things in mind as for the Qi Kung. The only difference is we start out with flat feet. Shoulder width, excuse this electric wire, a little bit more than shoulder width, and flat, parallel on the insides of your feet. Legs not bent, just standing straight but not locked either. Your hands are by your sides with the palms facing down and slightly turned in. This is to ensure that you have a fist distance under your arms. Your chin once again is pulled in slightly. You breathe in your nose and out your nose. Your eyes look straight ahead, but they don't stare. Relax your chest. In fact, just relax your shoulders. It's the most important thing to not have your shoulders coming up like this after every movement. In fact, after every movement in the beginning, think about your shoulders and drop them down. Relax them all the time. So this is the starting posture. Very relaxed in the position. As you breathe in, which is a yin breath, you very slowly relax your wrists and bring them up in front, across a little bit in front to about 6 inches apart, up to about upper chest height. As you breathe out, you slowly relax your wrists and push back down to your sides. This is a yang hand, and relaxed is a yin.